Before we get started with how to set up Twilio rebilling, first know that you'll need to be on the $497 Pro plan. Second, you'll need to have a Stripe account and have connected it to your agency dashboard. We've got another help doc and video on that. And third, you should have at least one client ready to put their credit card into their sub account, or one client already in your Stripe account that you're ready to activate Twilio rebilling for. Once you're ready, you'll want to go into your agency account to the Accounts tab and scroll down to the sub account that you're ready to activate. Click the three dots icon and then click Switch to SaaS. Now note that in order to turn on SaaS mode, the sub account needs to have at least one location admin as a user. So if you don't, you'll see a pop-up prompting you to add a location admin for that sub account. In my case, I already have a location admin, so I'm not getting the prompt. And here I get the options on how to get a credit card into this sub account. The first option is simply a share link that you can copy and send any way you'd like to your customer that's going to take them straight to the customer billing tab in their sub account. So you'd want to provide some instructions like, hey, head on over to this link and go ahead and enter your card at your earliest convenience. Next, you get some options to request via email or SMS, where we've got a pre-programmed message that you can just put in a phone number or put in an email and it will shoot out. The third option is if you already have the customer in your Stripe account, you can simply activate them on your own by selecting the option and then searching the customer by their name, selecting them, and then hitting continue. Once you've connected a customer from Stripe, or once your customer has followed your link and added their card, they'll be able to go over to the company billing tab, where they'll be able to see the last four of the card they've entered. They'll be able to see a history of all their payments, and they'll also be able to set their credit configuration so they can determine how much they want to pay each time they prepay for a block of credits and the threshold that triggers that payment. So in this case, we're saying every time the credit balance falls below $10, go ahead and automatically charge another $10 worth of credit. Notice that as soon as a card is entered, or as soon as you connect a customer from your Stripe account automatically charges them $11 so that they have an initial balance to work off of. They'll also be able to click the See Details link, which will take them to a details page showing all the charges that have been incurred. So for every text message, every phone call, every voicemail drop, etc., they'll see that as a line item here and how much was either billed or deducted for that item. Next, you'll want to head back into your agency account over to your Accounts tab, scroll back down to your client, and click the View Details link again. And if you scroll down, you should now see that SaaS mode is active, and you'll now be able to enable Twilio resell settings. Once you enable it, you'll see your profit level slider where you can actually determine the amount of profit you want to make on the Twilio charges to your client. So if you slid the slider all the way up to 100%, what that means is every time an SMS message, for example, is sent out of your client's account, Twilio is going to charge you 0.0075 cents, but we are going to bill your customer 0.015 cents, making you a profit of 0.0075 cents, which is a 100% markup on the Twilio cost. So as the usage of this sub account brings the balance down below the threshold of $10, we will automatically charge your client's card for another $10 that goes straight into your Stripe account. They will then be able to use another $5 in reality of credits at the normal Twilio rates before it recharges them again for $10 because we set your margin at 100%. Please note, of course, that rates differ outside of the US, and please also note that sometimes Twilio can take up to 24 hours for the charges to settle. So that's how you set up Twilio rebilling in SaaS mode to turn your client's Twilio usage into a profit center for your agency.